Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. When I got home last night, back to the hotel, from working on the movie Heaven on 7, which by the way, I hope you'll all go out and see when it comes out. I turned on the news and Bernie was making his speech. And in his speech, he was making his usual points. And one of the points that he made was that he thinks that he can go to the Democratic convention with more pledged delegates than Hillary. Well, the math says no. We're not talking about the superdelegates here. A lot has been made of them. But it is quite likely that when they get to the convention, Hillary will have enough pledged delegates for her nomination to be confirmed without the superdelegates. And even if she doesn't, she's still going to have more pledged delegates than Bernie, and the superdelegates are not switching to Bernie. Bernie's the outsider. Hillary has earned their loyalty through years of being a Democrat, where Bernie just became one in order to run for president. Now, Bernie also talks about that his presence in the election will generate increased voter turnout. Well, it hasn't so far. It just hasn't. He's had big rallies, but the people that go to his rallies don't come out and vote for him for the most part, because voter turnout is actually less than it was when during the primaries when Hillary and Obama were battling against each other. And he talks about the excitement that he generates. Well, more people have come out and voted for Hillary than have voted for Bernie. And I'm sure that those people were just as excited about their candidate as the Bernie bots are for theirs. The thing about the Bernie Sanders candidates is, like, a lot of them go to Bernie's rallies and then they go to Trump's rallies. And they're just as likely to vote for Trump as they are for Bernie. So the points that he's making would be good points if they were actually backed up by what's going on. But he has not shown any ability to drive increased voter turnout. And I think that against Trump, he will look ineffectual. And of course then there's that socialist thing, which is stupid, because socialism, the way it's practiced in the Scandinavian countries, for example, it would be great to have that here. But a lot of Americans are too stupid to understand that. But the thing about the fact that there are people who can support Bernie and Trump at the same time shows that they're really not listening to anything that either candidate is saying. If you can support both Bernie and Trump, you're not paying attention. And there are people, and I hear from them all the time, who, if Bernie is not the nominee, which he won't be, say they'll never vote for Hillary. Well, okay, that's fine. But in 2000, we had the same kind of thinking, with people coming out and voting for Nader. And as a result of that, we got 8 years of George W. Bush. How did that work out? Thanks for listening.